quarterback's going. Boom, boom, boom,
Bang,
boom,
bang,
boom, boom.
bang. Go, go,
And
go.
then at 32, the Eagles select Tyler Skoo, quarterback. And you'd be like, huh?
I'm like, oh, here we go again. Let's go.
Here I go again on my own. I want to play that today. I want to change the song. I want to change the song. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm feeling some white snake today.
We getting snaky.
Yeah, we're getting here we go.
Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known.
Like a whisper, I was born to night.
Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
When the show before the Super Bowl, I should have put "Dream On, Dream On." Did you know EP wanted the whole fucking team blown up? Fire the coach, fire the general
She
manager.
wanted everyone freaking fired.
Yep.
She wanted to run away.
She's like, "You let me know that every day." I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, "Everybody."
You'll never forget, EP. Never forget. Yeah, remember that 6-yard loss? Oh, why'd we sign Barkley? No, she didn't say that.
Get rid of the team. Oh, fire the fucking Howard. Fire Nick. Get rid of him.
Trade them all.
Crush was there that day. Yeah. Yo, EP had a meltdown. Oh, that was funny as shit. That's funny.
And we kept going. Hey, guys, it's okay. It's okay.
We just remember we got off the air. We called each other. We're like, We're like, that was something.
Yep. And it rode all the way into belts to ass. Oh, I figured out why half of our stuff can't get exported to YouTube is just because of the film.
Yeah, we'll get in. Get the fuck out of here, little fucking asshole.
He's
go.
probably still overly high on Washington, and I can't wait.
Oh, that motherfucker! That
Washington's going to win the division, and then they're going to win fucking 6 games, and he's going to be like, "Well, I'm Canadian."
Yeah, fuck Canadians. Let's go. Let's roll. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Now recording.
That's not the song I'm looking for.
Here I go again. Radio Mix, White Snake.
That's not the one I'm looking for. Here I go again on my own.
Going down the only road I've ever known.
What up, Inside Eagles Redzone podcast family? It is Eric Williams. It is Matt Namath. I'm all out of whack today. It's March 24th, 2025. Matt, what up?
It's about,
I'm so pissed.
What a start.
I'm so pissed at the fucking intro.
What a start to the show.
I was going to tell you to end the fucking show, but you know what? I did it. No.
It don't matter. We're showing film. 95% the video will not be able to get uploaded to YouTube anyway. It don't matter. I don't care anymore.
Damn.
Sometimes it lets you, other times it don't. We play licensed music, so that hurts too. I don't give a shit anymore. This is for the benefit of the people. You can watch it on Twitch, listen to the podcast version. Fuck the money. Fuck the YouTube. Fuck the Hulk Hogan.
Say it. Fuck the betting.
We
Fuck
got
the
baseball starting this week. I'm excited.
Oh,
I'm excited about.
you are excited, and
I'm
EP
excited
is
about the
excited.
guys we're watching today too. Before we go into here's the thing, everyone. We got 4 people that we're kind of going to like focus on, like spend a little more time on. Then we're just going to run through a whole bunch of edge rushers. So we got 4 that I watched the tape back like 2-3 times. And then we got a whole hodgepodge of dudes that we're going to watch live, and I'm going to give you my live reactions to because I didn't watch everybody. So you're in for a fun show, but I'm excited for baseball. I'm excited to be here today. The NCAA tournament sucks. It's horrible. There was one good game the whole weekend, which was Maryland. There's nothing good about and here, as a basketball guy, the NCAA tournament is about some of these teams coming out of nowhere and having like a decent little run, and then your good teams climb out. But there's normally 6 or 7, 8 like good games. 8 good games the first 4 days. Colorado State won like two games. So even then, they weren't that close. So, like, yeah, cool, there's been a couple upsets, but these games have not been good. And you can tell the teams that are good, the teams that pay their guys, are the teams that are going to freaking win. And I'm telling you right now, half these teams that are in the tournament, we talk about this with freaking college football. There were teams in the bracket that didn't belong there. Dude, I'm telling you, the way college basketball is, having 68 teams in a tournament is a waste of freaking time. It is a waste of freaking time. There's so many teams out there that don't belong on the damn court and don't belong to be there. It's horrible. Baylor, Gonzaga, freaking... dude, like, I'm watching... These guys aren't even that good. The teams that pay the players... And the team like Michigan State and Duke, those teams are good. Auburn, those teams are fun to watch. Everyone else, dude, these teams suck. I don't want to watch a team of unathletic dudes dribble around and try to hit threes and then miss and then run up and down the court and then miss and then get the rebound back, run down the court and miss. Like that Clemson game, day 1 of the tournament was freaking horrible. I don't care. How is Clemson a 5 seed? They're trash because the ACC is trash because North Carolina is trash, and the only ACC team that was any good was freaking Duke.
Say trash again. Say the word
trash
again.
Trash. College basketball has a problem with the NIL. I think even more so than football. But dude, the tournament sucks. Maybe it'll be good now that we're in the Sweet 16. Maybe it'll have to wait until we get to the Elite 8. But other than it being like, oh my God, there's games on from 12 p.m. to midnight, I think like people that enjoy it are in this nostalgia mode. Oh my God, yeah, I get to watch basketball all day long. These games suck. These teams suck.
Do you know this is the first year in probably my entire life as a sports fan that I consumed 0 minutes of the NCAA tournament. This is the first year that I've watched nothing.
You haven't missed a damn thing, Aaron.
I have no interest. It is by far. I'm kind of right there with you. Like the NIL really, like, you know, we know it affects college sports completely, but this and like the basketball is absolutely it's gonna kill the game.
Yeah,
like
it's going to be big teams only, and that's it.
I will tell you that with the development, and we talk about the development as a key part of basketball, and I've given you probably 10 things that I've kind of seen that says, you know, there's not, you know, there's a developmental problem. We talk about the quarterback problem. There's a developmental problem in the NBA. Absolutely,
definitely,
1 billion%. If you say otherwise, just you don't know what you're talking about and just go hang out underneath the rock. But I keep hearing the NIL thing. I wonder, Like, and now everybody's like, oh, let the guys get paid. Let the guys get paid. Yeah, okay. At the point, yeah, there should be some type of payment. Whatever, I get it. But that needs, just like everything should be like, these colleges are making hand over fist, and I get that should be regulated to a degree, but so should this. Everything should be regulated. Like, this isn't a free fucking society. Like, everything's like a free for all. These guys just have no loyalty. These guys have, and like, they come to the NBA and they're god awful. What teams will take them?
Yeah, you get the problem with basketball, and why it's different. It's a problem to an extent in football, but college basketball, like, you used to get these guys from these mid majors that could ball. Like,
Yeah,
Steph Curry played at Davidson.
but that was
CJ
now.
McCollum played at freaking Lehigh.
Yeah.
Now, like, there's a dude on Michigan. Michigan's lead scorer. I forget his name. He was at a mid-major last year and played very well. But entered the transfer portal, Michigan paid him, and now he's, playing great ball at Michigan. And hey, you know what? Good for the kid. At the end of the day, it's good for the kid. But it hurts. You're watching a 64-team tournament after the stupid play-in games that they do, which also makes no sense. If you're going to have a play-in game for this, they want to expand the tournament. So it's 68 teams get voted in. Why are 2 11 seeds playing for the right to make the tournament as an 11 seed? If there are technically 5 teams that are good enough to be an 11 seed, make one a damn 12 seed and move everyone back one and get rid of the freaking garbage 16 seeds that you have.
Yeah.
But no, you got to play to be an 11 seed, and then you lose or you're done. All right, whatever.
Like I get, like, if you win the tournament, like your conference tournament, you get in. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, the Patriot League, they get in. Like, I get it. But like you're right. Like, what the fuck? Because you have, like
you have 2
I don't
11 seeds. I mean, if you have 2 teams playing for an 11 seed, that means why is there an extra 16 seed?
Yeah.
Because obviously an 11 seed's better than a 16, so your play-in game should be for the 4. If you need to have a play-in game, you should have your 16 seeds. There should be 4 games, and the winners are each of the 16 seeds. Because to me, it would make sense. If this team is good enough to be in the tournament, they wouldn't be a 16 seed.
And then somebody told me there's like I know about the NIT, but apparently now there's another tournament. There's like a third tournament. Like, whoever doesn't get in the NIT, so it's like, what? Everybody plays basketball like after the, like. I don't get it.
Well, with the NIL with basketball, you're gonna end up where the tournament
So they have the NIT,
the top teams.
So Crest is saying there's a CIT too. What do we have? A fucking KIT, a fucking BIT.
So they're not in tournament and then couldn't get invited to tournament.
Oh God, what a fucking joke! Please just get rid of it. Just fucking go to the college football system. 8 teams. Fuck it. Get rid of the March Madness. There's your March Madness.
If there's anything higher than
maybe
a
Super Bowl
6 seed.
champion.
If there's anything higher than a 6 seed left by the time we get to the Elite 8, I'd be freaking shocked. Maybe Arkansas might be the one team. And guess what? They have Calipari. And guess what? As his first year there, they're going to be a freaking 5-star program in 2 years because that's what Calipari does.
Yeah.
But this, like, with basketball, football has really never been about the mid-majors making an impact. You get the occasional Cincinnati making a run, and, should they make it? I don't know. They never do. Football's about your blue bloods. It's about your Alabama, your Michigan, Ohio State, even the jabroni-ass freaking Nittany Lions. It's about those teams being good. College basketball was about your blue bloods And then Gonzaga and Butler and VCU and your mid-majors, like, yes, they would fizzle out, but they would make a Sweet 16 run. You get to the Elite Eight. There'd be that team that you fall in love with. And that's not going to happen anymore because if they get good players, those guys leave for programs that can actually pay them the NIL money. And I think that's bad for college basketball, especially because these teams don't stick together. The freshmen are good. They'll have a good tournament. They're going to go to the NBA draft, and then they'll develop in 4 years and be good. Where in college, it used to be you used to develop in college, and you used to go, oh, this Michigan State team, 2 years ago they made it to the Sweet 16 and lost. Now it's their time for revenge. You don't get that anymore. I don't know. I used to love college basketball. I like some teams, I like some players, but as a whole, I think the tournament is super lackluster. And this year is the year it's really sticking out. But if you like it, good for you.
So now we get into other stuff. You want to get into our end of the defensive ends?
I thought you wanted to mention our boy Jameis Winston getting a new home.
Oh, yeah. Jameis Winston going to the Giants.
You know what? The Giants actually... I love Jameis Winston, so... I like the move. They're going to win 5 games, 6 games. Neighbors will probably have a good year. He's got a quarterback that's going to feed him. He's got a quarterback that's going to throw him the ball. And you know, Jameis is going to get you touchdowns with some interceptions, some good plays, some head-scratching plays. But it will be better than watching the dreck of quarterback that we have had to watching Giants games for their inevitable primetime game against Dallas and Philadelphia and some other random Monday night game that they're going to get. At least with Jameis, it will be somewhat entertaining.
Yeah.
But realistically, it's a low-impact move because they suck.
Yeah. So let's get into the edge rushers.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we kind of teased you Saturday. But we're going to start with Donovan Izaraku. And I'm in love. I'm in love. Let's just get the tape rolling. Mr. Donovan Izaraku. 6'2", 248 pounds.
It says the stream is paused.
Oh, what?
There we go. Nope.
Back to pause. Okay, so I just got to leave this up. Cool.
Okay.
So, Mr. Donovan Izaraku. Is it up if I do that? It probably has a nice little multi-screen.
Whoa, what the fuck? There's like fucking 50 screens in one screen. What the hell? Okay.
That's because it's on, see, this is on the second monitor, and this is what happens when OBS is open.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's going to go away when I pull up my sheet.
Okay.
Okay, that's working.
We're good to go.
All right, so Mr. Donovan Izaraku.
For real, 10D, not 3D, 10D, working.
Damn right. 6'2", 248 pounds. Ran a 4.62 40. 16 and a half sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 80 tackles, and 37 solo tackles. Projected late second-round pick.
I've seen some boards fall. Araku pool in the top 20.
Yeah, I would take him earlier than late second. He is ridiculously strong, but we talk about bend with defensive ends. He has there's a couple guys that we're going to look at today, especially the first two that have it. he has it. His motor is ridiculous. I think he's a very good finisher as a tackler. He's got the spin move. He's got the power moves. Very good processor as plays are developing in front of him. He stays very, very balanced in tight spaces. I think he needs to get better with his hand usage when engaging in one-on-one blocks. But this guy is a freaking dog, and I think he will be highly impactful wherever he ends up.
I saw on the tape when I was watching it that like these guys would try to pull him inside, like push him right inside,
Yep.
and his just the way that his footing was, he'd like get back out. He'd get back outside.
Yep.
Like he just immediately tried to like he was like trying to get back and getting in, and then he'd get pushed back in, like, and then like he had a couple inside sacks on like so. I think he has like good awareness of where he's at on the field,
Yeah.
and that's key. And you get him into an NFL room with NFL coaches, and they're watching tape and they're kind of studying him on a day-to-day basis. And once he gets like adapted to the NFL way, I think he's a guy that could just he had a great year last year, 2024, but I think he's a guy who could even have more of an impactful NFL career with the proper coaching.
Without a doubt, because all the tools are there.
I think it's his I think it's just where he's out in the field and knowing where to go and what to see. Some of the stuff that I saw with him in the run game,
Run game he could get better at.
he's not like Carter was really good. In regards to vision with guys coming off of to making that decision. The other Michael Williams, very good. Those are the two. I don't think Azaraku is in that category, but I see him being more in that category of. I'm trying to think of like who did we have at 5? Like he's gonna be impactful. Don't get me wrong. Let me pull up where we were. I think he's in that category of like a Mike Green.
Yep, like Green, Kennard, Landon.
Yeah. Even Stewart. Like I think he's in that category.
I think what would benefit him in run D, he's strong, but he kind of plays a little finesse. Your draft buzzwords and what we've said on the pod is like being an anchor. And that's where you use your legs as your base and your anchor, so you can't or have it's tougher, or the linemen are unable to move you and displace you. He is a guy that has a good power rush, but he wants to be light on his feet so he can kind of utilize his speed. Where that it's good against pass, but when you get these offensive linemen, these tackles especially, that are very good at run blocking, you can be neutralized. So he has to learn to kind of utilize those legs and anchor himself that way. Because I think he's kind of like Gelati, where he shows a natural ability to stack the blocker and shed, but he wants to play too light. And in the run game, you kind of need to anchor down and get physical. That way, you can shed the block, set the edge, and not give the running back an avenue. Where he plays a little too light in his pants, and that kind of hurts him a little bit.
Yeah, and that's. Yeah, I don't. He needs to. I think he. You said he's 248.
Yeah, he needs to put on some lubs.
Yeah, he needs to put on probably about See, this I guess he opened up at 251, so I think 255
Yeah,
would be something.
because he's I forget who it was last week. Was it Birch or
Yeah,
no Swinson? That was like under 250, and you kind of looked like it. Where I think he looks naturally a little thicker.
yeah,
So probably some more dense muscles, and probably has the ability to have a better anchor than he does. But yeah, if he put on a little bit of weight, I think that would naturally help him in the run game because he's not a speed rusher, so you don't necessarily have to worry about if he adds weight, is that going to impact his speed rush moves? Like he has that natural bend, he has the natural angles that you like out of a edge rusher. So if he can add some weight, I think that'll just benefit his run defense.
yeah, and then the right type of weight because you always hear weight.
Yes, yeah.
The right type of weight. You don't want to just gain fat. You want to, and that's simple. But I saw one thing I kind of had a good laugh at. So I was watching tape from the first game,
Yeah.
and I was, oh man, he's really killing Florida State. And it was from that September 2nd game. The good lord, I realized how bad that fucking the guy that you always hate from Florida State.
Big old DJ. He's horrible.
I could have sworn I watched that game on Discord with Cress.
Probably. It was Monday night, Labor Day. I watched that game. I won a bet in the second half of that game.
Good go, Matt.
That's right. But
Yeah, no, I see him being a top 20.
I got him. I got my new list on my sheet with all my information. Got him in the top 10. Got him in the top 10. Really impressed with some of these guys in college. When we get to Princely, I like him a lot too. Just a little foreshadowing. But these guys that have the high motors and utilize their power to push back some of these offensive linemen,
Yeah.
I love those guys. And it's a lot of these guys need obviously, hey, you're in college. You're not, very rarely, 90% of the time, you are not a finished product when you are in college. You need some fine tuning. But that's a guy, you got a good bull rush and some good power moves, and he shows he's got the spin to go with. He's got a power rush move arsenal already, which I think could be very beneficial early in his career. You add a little more weight, he could be a freaking problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're very, very high on Ezraku. And we're high on the next guy too.
I'm curious to see where he ends up in the list.
So as we get to Mr. Princely here, we're looking at two Ole Miss guys today. But Princely's another guy that I actually really freaking like. 6'4", 244, so another light guy. Ran a 4.72 40.
Played at Florida in 2023.
Yep. Transferred to Ole Miss. This year, 10.5 sacks, a forced fumble, 37 tackles, 19 solo tackles. I think another guy we just talked about with Ezraku, bend and high motor, I think are two big things you get out of Princely. He is, and this says here projected early second. I don't know, probably could go a little higher depending.
I've heard second round. Yeah, I keep hearing.
Very good first step, and another guy with that bend that you're looking for. His speed and his bend allow him to take very tight angles to quarterbacks.
For the fans at home that don't understand that concept, explain that concept.
Okay, so this little end zone view here is a nice. I think I went way too far ahead here by accident. let's let it roll. I think it's after this play. Okay. Yeah, good effort right there. Okay, so when we're talking about bend, yes, it is this play. We'll let this first go, and then they go to a little end zone view, so we'll stop it there. Okay, so story time. What you see. Why are you being a stubborn little butt? Windowed projector. That's why. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so when you are talking about bend and edge rushing, so there are, just with how the snap has happened, so there are natural routes to the quarterback. You could either swim inside and go this way. You could take this like direct beeline to the quarterback, or you could kind of take this wide looping path to the quarterback. Your guys that have bend will be able to see how this offensive lineman. Can I playback speed? So this offensive lineman is trying to set up so he prevents this inside and tries to force him out wide. This is what the offensive lineman is trying to do. You want to force him to take this long loop. With that bend that he has, he's able to even go out with this wide step and then cut that in. So you think the natural path would be this loop, and he's able to cut that into a more direct path to the quarterback. And that's what you're talking about when you talk about bend. You need to be able to utilize, it's more leverage than actual bend.
Yeah.
But you are looking to, and it makes sense. You're trying to get, the quarterback's trying to get the ball out in 2.5 seconds. So what's your quickest route to get to the passer? Is it to take the wide loop, or is it to narrow it out as much as you possibly can? And that's what when they talk about bend, inflection at the ankles. If you ever hear those words when you're listening to draft talk or anything like that, that's what they're talking about. Cutting off the angle to take a more direct path to the quarterback. And he's got that. Some of the guys we have looked at don't have that, but dude, even like right there, that's a big one on a right tackle. Just being able to get around and take direct paths to the quarterback utilizing the speed is huge with that. I think the only negative I see with Princely is what if you watch this tape and let it run, there's not a lot of move variation to his pass rush repertoire.
Is that something
And
that could get better?
yeah, more reps, and obviously your coaches are gonna, your coaches are gonna instill that in you, because you're gonna end up going, why the hell am I not? Why am I not getting success? Like a lot of these highlights are him just faster, and he's got pretty good hands. Like he's got some of these hand moves where even like that tackle got right inside of him and he was quick to kind of just brush it away. But he needs to add some moves to his arsenal, or your good offensive linemen in the NFL are going to pick up on that quick, and they're going to have a plan to stop you from utilizing that speed. And NFL coaches will figure that out right away.
I see like some of these, like especially against like when I watched against Georgia. I'm watching the tape right now, it feels like he starts off very slow with the speed, and then he just boom,
Yep.
like he just it's like Hassan Reddick used to do that.
Yep.
Like so, it kind of like throws a little Hassan Reddick in. And if that's his NFL comparison, that's not a bad
No, that ain't bad at all.
for playing for play wise. Just hopefully it doesn't turn out to be Persian. Hassan Reddick.
Yeah. No, but I think from day one you got a very good speed rusher that knows how to get to the quarterback as quick as possible, and he's got no problem hitting the quarterback, and he's got a high motor and no problem getting involved in the run game too. He definitely just look at Carson Beck getting abused. He needs to add some moves to the arsenal and a little more polish. And with that speed and that first step that he has,
Yeah.
I'd like to see him try to throw some like power rush moves in there too. I think with his quickness, if he was able to get his hands on a offensive lineman first, he could utilize a little bit of like a bull rush move and see some success with it.
So they showed Walter Nolan in that at the top. We will be getting the Walter Nolan tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Walter time. You know, the other Ole Miss guy we're looking at today, Jared Ivey. I was really impressed with him watching his tape too. Yeah, this video gets him circled.
I don't think I could like maybe put on like on one hand how many times you said I'm not a fan of this guy. I think it was
Braden Swinson for sure. That really might have been it.
So one person. I was
Yeah.
so classy.
Yeah, I've really this class just looks damn good to me on
You
tape.
told me about it. I was gonna say you told me about an interaction you had with somebody that listened to the pod.
Yeah, so freaking Canada Dry rep for my Wawa. He's like, "Oh, listen to your shit, got me really excited about edge rushers." I'm telling him, like, dude, I really love this class. Watching it, like, I think all these guys can be contributors, and I know I'll probably see him tomorrow when I go into work. So I know he said he listened to the running back episode too, and I got him excited for running backs. But you just you see a good, unique set of, like, these are guys that are dominating at the college level, but they have skill. They all have skills that translate over to the NFL. It's just how will they get coached and how will they develop and round out. And I think what I like with Jared Ivey is he is an aggressive finisher with his tackles. And that's something that no matter what, that'll transfer over to the NFL. Whether he becomes an elite pass rusher or not, he's going to be a guy that'll bat balls at the line of scrimmage because I think he can diagnose plays quick. And he will finish. That's a guy that another high motor. The guys today, very high motor guys. They don't like to give up on plays. He's a guy that can stack and shed and run D very well. And how he finishes his tackles, I love. I love this play too. He goes with a stunt and a twist, knows he's not going to get there, but hesitates and then puts his hands up and swats the pass, leading to a pick. That's very heads-up, high football IQ play there. I'm a big fan of Ivy, too.
Yeah.
Hand in the dirt, standing up, hustle, high motor, finishing hard. Playing inside here, stack, shed, finish. This a guy... He's going to be impactful, and you're going to get a guy that's going to work his ass off. And even there, quick throw, still gets his hand on it. This is the type of stuff you really like to see if you're scouting, if you're a defensive scout. So that's a guy who's never out of a play. Here you go, stack, shed, pursuit. I really like him in the run game. Look at that delay, diagnose, boom.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, he kind of like kept his head down, looking.
Love, 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 love smart football players, as do the Philadelphia Eagles. So
Yes.
keep your eye on that. Let me see what they have him projected as, though. So he's 6'6", 274. Ran a 4.75 40.
Big fucking dude.
Big
man.
ass dude. They have a third-round projection on him.
Yeah, so second, third round pick.
Yep.
It was funny. I was talking to a coworker of mine, and I was telling him about because he's a Giant fan. That's the guy that I was telling you. He came to our podcast back in 2017 and 2018. He came to one of our NFL draft ones, and then he came to our first one, the Toys for Tots one. He came to actually 3 of them. So, but I was telling him, I was like, "Do you not believe me when I tell you what guys the Giants should be drafting?" And he actually gave me a compliment. He goes, "If anybody should be telling me what the team should do, it should be you because you fucking know this is what you do." I'm like, "It doesn't do." Because I told the 2 Giant fans, I'm like, if the Giants pass up on Hunter and decide to get one of these bum of quarterbacks, you guys better fucking hide for like a week from me. If they pass up on Hunter and they get Sanders, good Lord, I'm gonna be fucking on their asses.
Yo.
Good Lord. If Hunter is there if Hunter is there at 3 and you fucking pass up for him for a fucking guy like Shador Sanders, good Lord. For content creation, it would be fucking classic.
Yeah, you're not fucking wrong there.
Because I'm gonna let it rip. I somehow find the Giants do draft Travis Hunter.
I keep seeing stuff about him that they like NFL executives think only corner.
I would love to see him at receiver. God, dude, let's just rewind for a second. If you would tell me, take the team away, if you could tell me that the quarterback will have Malik Neighbors and Travis Hunter as his receivers, dude, I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. His corner, he's an elite corner. He's going to be very elite. But I don't know. The speed at wide receiver is something that.
See, I think front offices are afraid of how good he could be. And if he is that good at wide receiver, with the price that wide receivers are making.
Yes. Yep.
Some guys you can't help it. Like,
Well, like Derek Stingley just got. I didn't think.
Yeah,
Derek
true.
Stingley
Stingley just got paid.
Yeah.
And like some waters, like Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State, can't help it. And one, you're looking 6 years from now, he'll need to get paid.
Yeah.
But right now, you're like, oh, Travis Hunter, you never know. 4 years from now, and they'll owe Neighbors money if the Giants were to draft him. So I think teams are trying to go, no, you don't have to play corner. Because even though corners are starting to get paid.
Do they look at the 4-year projection, or are they looking at where they're drafting them and what the slot money is? As I was gonna say, that should make no sense. That would.
Yeah, slot, because then it'd be let him fall.
Let him fall to 15. Let him fall to 15
Yeah.
in Philadelphia. But then trade up and go get Travis Hunter. I don't.
Damn, go.
If he falls to 15, I'd fucking how we should be running the fucking a first, a second. He should be rolling right in there for Travis Hunter. Because those fucking picks are gonna be late. I don't.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if he fell to 15...
I would call that the great Philadelphia heist.
Yes. If he fell to 15, Robot Howie is going to make the draft room lose power until he can get a trade finalized.
What would Howie sound like if Travis Hunter was at 15 and he was going to make a move to get
Uh,
meat, robot, meat, something?
oh my, oh my, oh, Travis Hunter, overloaded. Nah.
I like how you threw the overloaded thing. That was
Oil everywhere.
oh man.
Oil would be everywhere.
Just oil? Or are we talking
It's a
about
lot of oil.
oil? Oh, oil. Instead of like the Costco guys are like
All meat. Oh.
oil. Give us a
All
sponsorship.
oil.
Yo, give us a sponsorship for Pennzoil. Give us a fucking sponsorship. Use the promo code ITERZ at checkout.
It's oil. It's all oil.
All oil. We bring the oil. That's what we do.
We bring the boom.
We should think about how we fan. I didn't think you were gonna play that. Oh man, got me going. Can't compute.
Can't compute.
Oil
Only.
leaking. Oil is leaking all over the damn place.
Oh, Travis.
Oh. Yeah. Matt, remember this? Oh, this is way off fucking topic. Remember? Oh, we're gonna get fucking. We're going to hell today. When you say "oh," I keep thinking about that backyard chant that they used to do for. Ooh, just like.
Ooh, Chesla.
We went.
3BW. 3 big women. I don't know who the third was, but it don't matter.
It was that fucking. It was that girl that was. That Unger mother. The guy. The,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, if they're listening, oh, fuck. Whatever. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? We're going to hell anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking antics. All of a sudden, you're going to put 3BW fucking stories. No, you're not putting 3BW stories in the fucking... Like, oh, what's going on with 3BW? Matt shitting on 3BW.
Well,
I guess Susie didn't like the 3BW
I
stories.
can do that all day long.
Oh, man.
Fucking Wally West.
Oh, man. All right. Let's get back.
We're going to Elijah Roberts from SMU here. 6'4", 285, 4.78 40, 7.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 35 tackles. Solid. I think he's solid. Saw
He's
some things that I like.
he's a
Late round.
Late round. 4, 5, 6.
I think potential's there, especially in the run game, like that swim move right there. I don't think he's a great finisher, though, especially when you're looking at the other guys that we've looked at. Like right there, he poked the ball out, but he over-pursued on the tackle. Oh, wait. Hold on. For EP. Look at him just... Oh, my God. We're going to treat this Penn State guy like a freaking jabroni that he is. Oh, God. Penn State. What a horrible school. Bop!
Nope, there we go.
Horrible. Pretty good. Especially this late for the talent you'd get. Okay. I like it. Think he can play the run. He needs to be reeled in, though. I definitely think a little over eager, and I'd like to see him become a better tackle finisher. He can stack. He can stack in the run, stack these linemen up, hold his ground, but He's a little sloppy with his tackle technique. He's got a good like pull and swim move, pull and club, which you like to see, but could utilize his power a little more, but he can play the run pretty well. Especially that's a day 3 guy you're looking at. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
I just don't know, like looking. I don't know. I don't know. Think projected out, he would be more of a rotational piece, which isn't bad. I don't know if he's got like athleticism that could be untapped, or
He could be a special teams guy.
yeah. 7.5 sacks, 11 tackles for loss. Finished with 17.5 sacks over his final 2 years, 93 tackles, 4 forced fumbles. Played in the East-West Shrine Bowl.
Devin Jackson of the Philadelphia Inquirer said that Elijah Roberts has a top 30 visit scheduled with Philly.
Very interesting. You know what?
He's the 5th known visit on the defensive side of the ball for Philly.
He could. I'm thinking if the Eagles were to draft him, he could kind of take. I think could develop into like that Thomas Booker Ajomo role, where you're like the 3rd defensive lineman that gets rotated in.
Apparently, teams are telling him that they could see him anywhere from an outside linebacker to a 3 tech.
Okay, yeah, I could see that. So I think he'd be your. So I'm saying like 3rd guy to rotate in, but like Milton was your 1st rotation, Ajomo was 2, Booker was 3. He could be that 2nd, 3rd rotational guy in on your D line.
Yeah. Today was SMU's
Pro Day?
yeah. Today was a Pro Day.
Where do we go next, Eric? That's the real question.
Business is picked up. Let me look at what we missed. If we missed anybody.
There's David Walker from.
Go to David Walker. Yeah, I want to see what David Walker. Because that's a small school guy.
That's very true. Central Arkansas. All right, so let's look at David Walker here. 45 tackles, 10.5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, 6'2", ran a 4.69 40, 260 pounds. Look at the multicolored turf.
I was going to say, I like that multicolored turf a lot.
Good little bull rush right there. Good finish. Good drive. Standing up. Nice little pursuit. Ooh, big hit. Stand up again. See, blow that play up. Ooh, okay. You see a good explosive burst. Oh, nice little.
Like some speed. Yeah, some speed.
Nice little. Oh, I like the motor.
Dude, I think there's like one guy that we just have been like kind of.
Yeah, for honestly. A lot of stand up here. What's he projected? 4th round?
Oh, 4th round. Yeah.
You got a player here.
Yeah.
Haven't seen his hand in the dirt. A lot of stand up.
Yeah, he moves. He's fast.
Good first step. Shows a little bit of power. I like the reach. Yeah, I'd take a flyer on this guy.
Yeah.
Driving that offensive tackle right back. Is he getting involved? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. He's going to end up making this fucking tackle. That boy could play for me any fucking day, dude. You love... Oh, and the strip sack right there? Or the strip right there? Hands up, bats the ball.
Matt is a David Walker guy.
Yeah, this is a guy who's going to bust his ass off for you.
Yeah. The city would love. Yeah, the city would love.
Oh,
this
yeah.
kid.
Finish his tackles well. I want to see if
I
he ever
watched
plays
his.
with his hand
I watched
down.
his. I watched his tape about 3 weeks ago, and I went, "Man, this kid could be something like a late round."
Yeah.
Just because of his, the way that he. I think the fans would love this. Like he seems like he puts his heart in.
Yeah, dude. Oh, here's a little coverage. Good break. Okay.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
Vladimir Kozlov, Jesus Christ.
Marky D.
I like him a lot.
I'm a fan of David Walker.
You want to go to Rucker?
Yeah, let's go. Let's see. Rucker. Come on, Rucker from North Kakalaki. Shut up, YouTube. So 30 tackles, 8 tackles for a loss, 6 sacks on the year. 6'2", 265, ran a 4.79 40. Oh, with the pick.
Let's go.
Good hands.
Good heads up play.
Good pressure from 23
That was a
there.
horrible throw.
Yeah.
That was a horrible throw.
Well, look at the umpire cam here. Oh, nice little pluck.
I love it.
Oh, this Virginia team was just getting abused.
Horrible. This quarterback was like a
Oh,
fucking
okay.
football. Good Lord.
That ain't Kyle Long playing offensive tackle for Virginia right there. That's for sure.
I wonder if that's Tyler Steen's brother.
Oh, there's Florida State. 1-7. Good Lord.
That guy's garbage. Garbage.
All right, so they
That
run
quarterback,
a little,
he's
twist.
small as shit.
This isn't
Yeah, he's small.
you Galunga Galay either.
Yo, he's oh, good Lord. That's not DJ, is it?
No.
I was gonna say no. I thought he was a lot taller.
This is some white dude. Wake Forest. What a horrible play design. Oh, God. Good sack. Hold on. I gotta go back to this here. Wake Forest. Hope you're watching this. This is horrible play design. So, okay, you want to run a veer. A veer is even... How do I want to describe a veer? Even more than a play action, a veer is when you, sell the run. So this quarterback is going to... And we've talked about mesh point before. So this quarterback with this veer concept is going to shove this ball in there and try to sell it 110% like it is a run. And the offensive line, full run block, except for your guys that are running routes. So this one probably guy out here. But I'm sorry. You're walking it up 4 steps until you, it's a play action. And look, right here, this guy's getting beat. This guy's getting beat. And this quarterback has nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. This is stupid. I hope they burn this from their playbook. Or they got to teach the quarterback how to sell it better. Because look, you have ruined your pocket. Okay, that's just going to take it back. That's great. But you ruin your pocket. Dude, look. Okay, look, the rush is here. Look, I have no pocket. Now I need to try to run out and escape. And I'm at Wake Forest, so I'm not a good quarterback. Sack. Horrible play design. I hope they threw that out. Oh, well, oh, yeah, we're really... No one's believing that's a fucking run. God. You want to know why Wake Forest sucks at football? Sorry. This is not even... We're not even trying to take away from Rucker here. They did a very good job. But that is why Wake Forest sucks at football. Horrible, horrible play. It's disgusting. Rucker. There was some good stuff there. You like seeing the ability to drop in the zone. He only had 6 sacks, 30 tackles, 6'1", 254. He's projected as a 5th-round pick. I would definitely take the kid from SMU over him.
Yeah. What
Rucker.
What about Ahmed? I'm not even gonna pronounce it.
Fucking. Hold on, let me bring him up here.
Hassien?
From Syracuse? Boise State. That's right.
Boise State.
Ahmed Hassanin. Hassanin. Let's see. Ahmed. Oh, look at that.
Boom.
Do your taxes, people. They're due April 15th. All right, let's look at Ahmed here. I'm going to assume he is number 10. Nope, he is number 90. Nope. 91. Ooh, I like that impactful hit there. Okay, he's 91. Okay. Definitely looks like more of an interior D lineman.
You gotta show it.
What, are we blank here?
Yeah, your stream paused.
Why do you want your streaming to reduce network connections? I don't know why it's being so fucking stupid today.